Testing audio, testing audio. It's the final game of the season for the Thunderbird. It has been a roller coaster of a season.
With 2 goals or more. She sure has proved herself to be a leader next year, too. Now let's get back to this powerhouse of a team. They are Kayla Tracy. They have been near lights out this season.
That's right, Chase. The Mahwah has solidified the top 3 seed for the New Jersey State Tournament, with Ramsey in the 2 seed and Passac Valley at the top. Now let's take a look at the future for this team, as they have 4 underclassmen on this team, including Devin Tremblay, who had a game-winning corner kick 2 games.
Both girls shared an assist on Capitanello's goals, where Mahwah would take a trip to Westwood High School against the Cardinals, where they would beat them for a second time this season at the half, until second half hero Peyton Nista would go on to score her 4th goal of the season. Ziegler, who has 198 saves over 14 career starts. She's only a junior, and she'll be starting next year. As Riverdale's offense, it's been pretty poor this season, and they've been shut out in 10 total games this season. Tess Totcher has been a standout player so far, as well. She recorded a hat trick in her.
Iron both hit their first goals of the season against Duma in their season opener. Then if you move into the second game of the season, which was home against Indian Hills,
6 goals and 1 assist. Moving on to her.
welcome everybody to the Mahwah Thunderbirds versus River Dell Golden Hawks final game of the year. I'm here with Nicholas Bosco and myself and my broadcasting partner Chase Moscow and the rest of the Sports Talk broadcasting team. And we tonight bring you the inaugural Sports Talk girls soccer broadcast. So we're very excited to have you guys here tonight. But yeah, so Chase, let's just go over this. Who are we looking for a good game tonight from?
Yeah, I'm looking for a good game for obviously our spotlight player of the game, Juliana Capitanello. But I'm also looking for a nice, solid performing in our goaltender position. That's defense wins championships, as people say. So good defense will probably lead to good offense, and that's what I'm looking for.
Definitely. As we are getting started here very soon, and tonight we have Hassan Janan as our cameraman. And we're getting a very good game tonight here, as we have Mahwah in the end zone, as they're looking to have a good game tonight, as they're getting ready as their typical pregame ritual. So, let's get started here tonight.
Definitely.
We will be getting started in very shortly, and yeah. Riverdale is going to start with the ball tonight. Lined up for Mahwah, Riley Bosco on the left. Peyton Nista on the right. Sienna Kenneberg and Marissa Lavaghetti down behind. Here's Riverdale. Riverdale's going to send the ball up, and it's going to be retrieved by Harley Taylor, and it's going to be picked up by goaltender Michaela Tracy. Tracy looking for options. Lauren Barton from the Riverdale. Here's Harley Taylor with the ball, is going to try and take a play here. Pressured by Tarcher. And here is Lichtenheim with the ball again. And it's going to be taken by Kannenberg. And it's going to be taken by Van Wientering. And here is Kim. Kim with the ball.
Riley
Looking for
Bosco
options.
open on the left side.
Yep. And here's Van Weitenberg for the River Dell, taking away. She's had a lot of touches on the ball so far. And here's Bostigo with the ball, going to retrieve it. Bostigo looking for options. Sends it up to Tremblay. And here's...
I'm just gonna say, Casey Ziegler, she's had 198 saves this season, so we gotta look out for her. She's a really good goal.
So this is gonna be Riverdale ball, but that's gonna be kicked out by Peyton Nista.
Yep.
And ball's gonna be sent out. But here is Emily Edge ready to kick this ball out. I'd say maybe try and send it over to the left side field. And she's gonna send it over to the right to about the 30. And here's Nista. Nista's going to drop it down to what looks to be Edge for Riverdale. And that's going to be a kick to about the 45 until it's taken away by, that looks like to be Caitlin Kelly.
We're going to look forward to something good.
Yeah, definitely. And here's the kick. It's going to be sent down. It's going to be taken away by Tess Todger. It's going to be sent out in front here for Capitanillo. Capitanillo with a shot and is going to be saved by 45. And here is Fiona Lafulov. It's going to be covering it. And here is Taylor Tremblay. Taylor Tremblay looking for options here. She has Cannonberg, Lichtenheim, and Bosco. She's going to look for Bostigo. Bostigo's going to be setting up the wing here. And she's going to go on a breakaway. And it's going to be a 3-on-3. And here's Bosco keeping the ball on the 15. And it's going to be sent out and it's going to be blocked. But here comes Kelly with a shot, and that's going to be wide.
You know, that was a great chance there. Got some openings and just a little bit wide right, but, you know.
Yeah, 100% here. And here's going to be, we're going to set up here a penalty kick for Riverdale. And Riverdale is known to be very slow to these starts. And I think a nice start, I think a nice goal here would really get this team going. Never mind the fact that their season is basically over.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think this would be a really good win for Mahwah because they're going to be generating something and going into the playoffs here.
Definitely.
And
every game's a good game.
Here's Lauren Barton, who we've seen a lot today. Here's Nista. Nista with the ball. She's going to look for options as she's pressured by Barton. And a little bit of pushing here, and that's going to be kicked out by Nista, so this is going to be Riverdale ball. Excuse me, this is going to be Mahwah ball. Looks like it was kicked out by Barton. And it looks like Emily Edge is going to be taking the throw in here for the team. Emily with the ball. Looks like this is actually going to be a free kick instead of a throw-in. So it looks like there was a penalty drawn by Barton. Emily with the kick. Ooh. It's going to be sent out in front. And it's going to be recovered by Bostico. And Capitanino rushing for the ball. And it's going to be taken away by Van Wettering. And that's going to be out of play.
Still Mahwah ball.
And here is Kelly taking the ball out. Here's Cannonberg. Cannonberg with the pass to Marissa. And there's the kick out. Recovered by Nista. And it looks like
we got a penalty. Moves and Riley Bosco, she's been finding some openings and had some nice scoring chances. Almost gave it a goal to Juliana Capitanello. Passed it and, you know, been doing good.
Kayla Tracy here with the ball. She's going to look for options after a shot from LaLouf. We've seen her a few times here today. And here's the boot by Tracy.
Back down to midfield.
It looks like it's going to go back to midfield. Here's the ball. And Tremblay trying to play with Nista here. Nista trying to prevent it going out. And that's something that you just want to see from a player like that. But here's the punt here. And it's going to be through the ball trying to find something here. And it's going to be taken. Oh, Kim almost with the steal. But it's Lichtenheim with a beautiful meg there. And here's Taylor with Haslin. And here is Cannonberg.
Oh, Cannonberg.
Excuse me, that's Tremblay. Tremblay fighting for it. And here's Marissa. And that's going to be going out. So that's going to be a Riverdale ball.
Nope.
Excuse me, that's a Mahwah ball. And Devin Tremblay almost touching it with her hands. That was a very interesting play there. But here's Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim giving it out to Edge. Harley Taylor's going to be sending it out. And here is the pressure here from Lauren Barton. And that's going to go out for a Mahwah ball. So, Chase, you know, we have Morgan Marchese now with Sienna Cannonberg. Sienna Cannonberg, she was North Jersey Athlete Player of the Week for a little bit. Earlier in the season, she was voted as one of the North Jersey Athletes of the Week. So, what are our thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, she's a great player, a great attacker, and, you know, of this Mahwah's great offense, I do look for her to have a good game, maybe a goal, hopefully. but it's never know.
Where do you see Mahwah scoring their first goal?
Where?
Like, what point in the game? Here comes River Dell. Edge looking for a kick here. Trying to find an option. And you got the right side open here as you have Kelly wide open. But it's going to be given out to, with the initial target to Taylor Tremblay, but now it's going to be given out to Nista. Nista was kicked out here by Mia Capelet. And here's Mahwah ball. Taylor Tremblay with the ball. Taylor's going to send it out, and Nista's going to recover it. And it's going to be taken away by Tocherit. And here's Cannonberg. Cannonberg looking for an option here. Juliana, and that's going to be kicked out. That may have even been a handball. I don't know. But here's Marchese. Marchese with the ball. She's going to try and find it into the slot here. And that's going to be recovered here by Zegler.
Yep.
Zegler trying to find something here. Trying to find an option. And, you know, she's got Van Wettering down there who's been a nice dual threat for this team lately. But that's going to be taken away by Lichtenheim. And here comes Caslin with the ball, giving it to Edge. Edge giving it out to Marchese, and Marchese goes down the field. She's at the 20, the 15, the 10. She's got Capitolino up there. Laluf, who was a lot of pressure from Riverdale's offense, but the Mahwah's offense had a few chances here. We got Steven in the booth. Steven, how you been today, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. How you feeling about the Giants' victory this week?
Then they beat the Commanders. I'm pretty surprised about that. But
So, Steve, let me ask you: do you like to keep the tags on your hat as a fashion statement? We're just playing with you. Yeah, it is brand new.
State that.
Definitely, and definitely, this is what we needed in our club, and we're so blessed to have be given the opportunities to be in here and give the Mahwah High School the best content and broadcast we possibly can. But here's an opportunity here for Marchese, and that's going to be wasted there, but it's going to be sent out here. Here's Marissa giving it to Tremblay trying to get a shot off here, and it's going to be stopped by Ziegler.
That was probably one of our best opportunities today, I tell you.
I know we just talked about how the Mahwah offense has been pressured a lot here today, but you know what? I got to say, Michaela Tracy's looking a little bored back there, you know? Not a lot of offensive pressure going on.
Nah, I haven't seen a ball get past the 20.
Nope, not at all.
So.
But here's Kelly. Kelly's going to be taken away to Lavaghetti. And here is Peyton Nista with the pressure. And here's Tremblay. Tremblay's going to boot this one out.
Midfield.
And Cannonberg with a nice pressure there on Cousins. Harley Taylor with the ball here is going to be sending it out to Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim being pressured here by Kim. And here's Harley Taylor, who's going to have it out to 50, 45, and is going to be given out to Nista. Nista trying to find an option here, and she's going to try and look for Cannonberg, but will she get there in time before it goes out? And she does. She's got to try and find it to the center if she wants an opening here. And it's out in front. And here's the play. Opportunity from Lavalin. Oh, and it's going to hit the goal post. Excuse me, it's going to hit the field goal post of the football field. Coming out, and I think they kind of need that right now.
And we're back.
And we are back here.
Marchese trying to find an opening.
And here is pressure here, but here's Emily Edge just going to take the ball. And that is going to be Kaylin Brisby now with the ball. And Sienna Cannonberg trying to find an option here. Here's Peyton Nissa giving it right back to Cannonberg. Cannonberg trying to find an option here, but it's going to be taken away by Rory Keppel from the Riverdell Golden Hawks. And it looks like we have Cannonberg, who's going to be trying to find the ball here, and it's going to be taken by Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim, who's got it out in front. Did that touch the Z? As she has Capitanello, who's out on the left, but here comes Marchese sneaking in on the left. It's going to be sent out in front here. Capitanello with the header, and it's going to be kicked out here. And now here is the pressure from Abigail Finan.
Taylor Tremblay will take it right back out. Sends it to Morgan Marchese.
Marchese to Taylor. Taylor out to Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim with a great move there. And it's going to be taken away by Nina Bagnato. And it's going to be taken here by Marissa with a beautiful interception here. Capetinello with the ball, with the shot.
Oh!
Oh, what a beautiful save! Rebound, scores! Goal! What a goal there, Marissa Lavgret with a beautiful rebound.
Out with the rebound and the finish by Marissa Lavergetta. Just amazing.
19:27 remaining in the half. That's just a little bit over halfway through this half. That's going to be close to being out, and that will be out. So here comes Kaylin Brisby now with the ball, as she's going to try and play this one. Looking for some opportunities here. Kaylin still looking for options. And here's the boot out here for Capetinello. Capetinello looking for Morgan Marchese. Marchese with the opportunity here. It's going. Goal! What a play. Taylor Tremblay with a beautiful assist there to Morgan Marchese, who's going to bury a second one for Mahwah in just under 1 minute of the previous goal.
Wow.
What a beautiful play there for Mahwah. Chase, take us through that.
Oh, that was just a... was that Taylor Tremblay or Juliana Capetinello?
I think that was Tremblay, but that could be Capetinello. But what a beautiful goal there from Marchese.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a great pass, and then Marchese with the finish, straight between her legs, and just...
Great freshman year coming into the season, or coming into her high school career. And
just like we talked with the football team, there's a couple of good juniors I expect from this girls' soccer team. Still a couple of juniors, like Juliana.
Out in front for Lichtenheim, and that's
Ooh.
going to be offsides here.
Yeah, as I was saying, I think that she's going to be one of the leaders.
Definitely, yeah, no. She's gonna run up. She'll definitely be a captain next year, and nothing to expect but good things from her.
Definitely.
And here's Riverdale getting set up here, as we're going to see a kick here from Samia Bovell, looking down the field. And that's going to be given out to Kira Caslin. Caslin, blocked from Marchese. Riverdale's going to have a throw-in. And Caslin's here. You got Tremblay there. You got Lichtenheim. You got Marchese.
Yep.
And it looks like we have now Emma Jordan coming into the game, subbing out Capetinello. And we'll probably see her later in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Kelly.
Devin Tremblay looks to be back in the game, too.
Yep. And here's Harley. Harley with a beautiful move there, as she's going to pass it out to Marchese. And she's going to try and get it to Kelly, but that's going to be taken out by Fanon. And here's Edge. Edge is going to kick that out to Lavergret. And she's going to have a little play here, but that's going to be taken away by Bagnado. But here's Devin Tremblay with the ball. And here it is taken away by Pasinich. And originally taken away from Curie, but now here's Mahwah coming up with the ball. And that's going to be kicked out of play here from Shea Keppel.
Nick, I want to say, there's now, in the last 30 minutes of this half, there's been a lot of time in Riverdale's area, in Riverdale zone. There's not been a lot of time for Riverdale to have a chance to even score or get any good plays.
Junior, and she's playing this good. Coming into this game, she had 198 saves, so she officially hit her 200th save of the season. But she also has 2 goals against this game, so that's very interesting.
Yeah, but you know, I don't really I'm not gonna say it's her fault or not, but you gotta give credit to Mahwah's offense, and there's been a lack of defense too for Riverdale. So
yeah,
you know that, like the last goal, it wasn't really her fault.
But here comes Tremblay with the ball. And that's like we just said about Zinga, you know. She's there to step up with those. As we get set up here for a corner kick from, looks to be Sienna Cannonberg. Here's the pressure. She's going to send it in.
High shot.
And can we get somebody here? And that's going to be a goal! I think that was Morgan Marchese with a beautiful header there. And that's going to be a beautiful assist from Cannonberg. And what a play there. That's textbook stuff
That was great.
That's a beautiful goal there.
Yep.
And here's Riverdale. Riverdale's going to be sending it out here, so that's going to be a Riverdale ball. And here's Canelin with the ball, or Caslin, excuse me. She's going to try and find an option here. She's going to look down the field, and here is Pasinich. Pasinich is going to kick. And here's Jordan with Bostico, and here comes, not quite sure who that is. It looks like it's going to be...
I think it's going to be a corner kick from Mahwah.
Yep.
Devin Tremblay will look to take it.
And here's the corner. Kelly lined up against Fanon. Very aggressive player for this team tonight. I like this very interesting play here. Mahwah, they'll line up on the left, and then they're going to rush in
come
here.
in.
And then here's the play. And almost in! But that's going to be called dead, as that did hit the goal post.
That's a great sequence. I like their formation, Mahwah's formation of all the girls coming in instead of round up. I just like it because the goalie, she was going after the ball while the ball was going over her head.
Definitely.
So that was a great
We're
play.
going to be able to see that opportunity one more time here, as Mahwah's going to have another corner kick here.
So that was probably a hit off the goalie. And
Yeah,
then,
that was I also would like to shout out our cameraman, Hassan Janan, with a beautiful camera shot there. And here they're all going to come in again, and you can't even tell but who's got the ball. And here's Mahwah out in front.
Wow.
But Ziegler's going to sit on top of that ball and get these people out. But that is a scary pressure, actually. Can you
Something's got to be done about that.
Can you
for
imagine
Riverdale.
being the River Dell goalie in that situation?
Yeah. There's just really nothing to be done because you're coming after the ball, and then the ball's going to eventually go over your head. Then you got like 6 Mahwah players going after it. So
That's just got to be some strong defense there from the Riverdale team.
Definitely.
But here's Caitlin Kelly with the ball. She's got Bosco, Nista, and Tremblay with options. She's going to give it to Taylor. Taylor with an interesting header to Edge. Edge kicking out to Harley. Here's Taylor with the ball. Taylor sending it out to Jordan. Here's Jordan. She's going to send that out. And with a lot of pressure here, but it's going to be kicked out to Harley Taylor.
Kick it up to
and
midfield.
Here's the goal kick, which was not taken for Jordan's now going to take the kick. Jordan with the ball. Sending it out. And here it's going to be taken. And it looks like Cannonberg with the pressure. Excuse me, that is going to be Taylor Hawken, actually. Here's Tremblay with... That's going to be with Tremblay. And that's going to be kicked out here. And good with the pressure, but it looks like Mahwah's going to take it. Caitlin Kelly back at the ball, looking for an opportunity here. We approach 9:42 into this game. Here is
Taylor Tremblay.
And here is Emily Edge. Emily Edge is going to kick that out to what looks like to be Emma Jordan. Jordan's going to dish that over to Tremblay, and here's Jordan again. You know, Jordan made the team as a freshman.
She's 14. She's down there.
Jordan made the team as a freshman and be out of play.
Yep.
Tune in this Friday where we will be broadcasting the Mahwah Thunderbirds versus Sussex Tech Mustangs for the state playoff game, which will be live on the NCHF.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game, Nick. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for Mahwah and what their approach is going to be, I would say. I know that this is a soccer game, but you got to look forward to it.
Definitely. You got to look to all Mahwah sports, too.
Yep.
And watch out for Wednesday when we post our interview with the boys soccer team. That's going to be very interesting.
Definitely.
They've had a really great start, a little bit of a lopsided ending, but you know what? Hey, they've been winning lately.
The girls soccer team, it's their first round against High Point for the Group 2, the Section 2, Group 2, I think.
Yep.
And got to look for them to win, hopefully, versus High Point.
Mm-hmm.
Boys soccer, are they in the playoffs?
Boys soccer will be making the playoffs this year, I believe. They are ranked a little bit lower than the girls, but definitely check out them because I think we will potentially be seeing them in the playoffs.
Yep.
Here's some pressure here, Brisbee, and it's going to be taken here from Riverdale, taken away by Tess Totcher, one of the better players of this team. But here comes Nina Bagnata with the ball. And
closest they've gotten so far.
And
that's
here's
going to be a
Sarah
save.
Carey, and it's going to be taken by Michaela Tracy.
So that's
with a
her first
beautiful
save.
Yep.
About 6 minutes left. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half.
Yep. Tracy with the ball. Just going to boot this one out in the air. And here is Jordan. Jordan with the ball. Giving out to Edge. Edge is going to send it away. Trying to, with the pressure away from Tess Totcher. Here's Kelly. Kelly with the ball. Kelly trying to find an opening here. It's going to be taken away. Tonello back in the game. And Lauguretta also back in the game. Lauguretta definitely will be seeing her a lot this year for girls basketball, as she has a lot of potential this year. And she's already proven it a lot, doing really good with that Mahwah basketball team for the girls. They had, like we said, they always host the Marcus Cale game.
Yep.
So it's always something very exciting to see. And I think we're going to have a really good year for winter sports.
Definitely. Hockey, you're going to be on the hockey team.
Yep.
Basketball team, boys and girls look to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Bowling. That's an underrated sport. They've always been doing good for the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And we will be right back.
And it's taken down to midfield. Pressure. Edge will take it.
And here's Edge with the ball. Mahwah has the ball here.
Intercepted.
We'd like to apologize for the camera issues, but we are back and running again. That is Lavaghetti with the balls, and here comes Jordan. Jordan being looking for Capetinello. Here's Capetinello.
And it's out.
That's going to be kicked out of play by Siemia Boville.
So a throw in by Kaylin Brisby coming in.
There's Brisby with the ball. Brisby alongside her other junior teammate in Juliana Capetinello. Brisby with the ball. And here's Marchese with her alongside Mia Lichtenheim.
Ooh. Almost.
Lichtenheim was taken out of the game earlier, but now she's back in. And here's Maya Vasinish with the ball. And it's going to be taken from Kate Nippies. And
some screams from the bleachers.
Nina Bagnato. Yep, student section definitely getting a little hype there. And here is Tremblay. Tremblay's going to be kicking out to Capetinello with the ball. And she's going to try and find an opening here with the kick.
Oh!
And what a beautiful
great
save there. Not sure if that went out or not.
Still
but it
in.
looks like it didn't.
No,
this is going to be a...
That's going to be a corner kick, I think.
No, that's going to be a throw-in. It didn't go out enough for a corner kick.
Okay.
2:52 left to play into this game. And here's Brisby with the ball. And Lichtenheim now has it in the front field. And that looks like that was kicked out by... Yeah, so this is going to be a corner kick here for Mahwah.
So you'll take it.
And we're trying to find out who's going to take this ball. And it looks like it will be Kaylin Brisby. Now here's Mahwah lined up on the right side.
I talked about this formation before. Let's see if they execute it.
Yep, 2:26 left to play into this game. As Mahwah is lined up on the right side here. Brisby getting ready for the kick. And here's Mahwah rushing. There's the play.
Oh!
And that was hit off what looked like to be...
Lichtenheim. Hopes, but, some strides of effort.
Definitely.
I haven't really seen it yet.
Yeah, no, 100%. And here's Mahwah getting ready. 1:34 to play left in this half. And here is going to be kicked out there by Abigail Finan. As here comes Mahwah with the throw-in, but we have what looks like to be Tremblay tying her shoe. I played a lot of ball back then, and they here
Riddell ball
from Capetinello, and this is going to be a River Dell ball. That is going to be the half. Mahwah leading 3-0 at the half. Goals coming from Morgan Marchese and who else?
Marissa Lavaghetti.
Marissa Lavaghetti. 2 from Morgan Marchese, looking for a hat trick in the next half, and we are going to halftime.
Good.
Yeah.
Sports Talk Club, what's up?
Yeah. Where's my phone? Did you throw my mouse out?
My nose is bad.
Oh, appreciate it.
We're still too.
Word?
Is this Transformers Airheads?
No, you're not sitting on it.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was probably from like 2 minutes ago. Good job, son.
Thanks.
We shouldn't use them. We shouldn't have used my hotspot.
You want to use mine?
No,
two?
that'll end the stream. Okay, it's not terrible, but I mean, it could be worse. We just have to know from this point forward, you're not using.
Dude, can you finish the game?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
We can leave as soon as the game ends.
Is this on? Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, but I have a lot of stuff I have to do. I have 2 tests. I have 2 quizzes.
Thank you for helping.
Of course, bro. I have 2 quizzes and a program to finish. I have to make a freaking program about polynomials.
Can somebody check this? By somebody, I mean you.
Yeah, okay, give me.
Oh, it's a bit annoying. What? I said I have to make a program about polynomials. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Bro, the bag's right here. Take up your man.
What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, oh god, bro. Yeah, my boy's chilling. He's chilling to the podcast.
What?
My boy over there.
Who?
Right there, bro.
Where?
Showing the podcast, bro.
Oh my god. I just noticed that.
Jesus.
River Beach. Ending the palace. I'll be right back. I'm trying to have them all up.
Alright. Why you do that, son?
Yeah, shut up. Get out of here, Mr. Business.
On your business?
Mr. Business.
Holy fuck, it's cool.
Alright, boys, I'm heading out.
Good luck. I'm really mad at you. Bye, man. What? Bye.
Bro, the mic's on.
Yeah, we have to go back. We actually have to go.
Golden Hawks game. You're here with Nicholas Bosco, my broadcasting partner.
And Chase Moskowitz.
And here we are, Kelly with the ball, and she's going to be sending it out. Chase, Take it away. What's the analytics we can take from this game?
Yeah, so we've talked about this before in the pregame, but I mean it stands to be true. Really, Mahwah's just had a powerhouse of an offense today, as we keep saying, and there's no stopping it. Looks like, and what also in the pregame what we talked about is how River Dell they have been shut out in 10 games this season.
Yeah.
10 out of 14.
Cameraman, and Riverdale's going to get an opportunity here. And this is a very interesting formation from both teams. Everybody's lined up with one person.
Yeah.
Like, look at the way they're lined up. It's very
Just
interesting.
like next to each person.
Yep.
Headed out by Riverdale.
And here is Taylor with a play, but here comes Totcher trying to find an opportunity here. And that's going to be kicked out to Bostico. Bostico with a nice interception there. She's going to be taking it out to Tremblay. Tremblay to Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim going up the field here, looking for Capitanello. Oh, wait, no, that's a pass to Tremblay, but that's going to be taken out to Nista, but it's going to be taken away by Riverdale. And now here's Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim with the ball, and Vogelo is going to be taking it out. And here goes Lauren with the ball, and Lauren's trying to find a play here to Kim, and it's going to be taken out to Van Wettering, excuse me. And Eddie's going to just let that ball lay out as we are going to go right back. Up to midfield, and here's Edge, and here's going to be a breakaway here for Totrit, but it's going to be taken out by Harley Taylor.
Yeah, that was one of our Riverdale standout players, Tess Totrit, who had she had a hat trick in the game against the game against Indian Hills, I'm pretty sure, and that was a person to look out for to maybe score a goal, but I don't really see that happening.
You know, I was actually at the girls' game against Riverdale when they were away. That was a very interesting game. Mama won the game 2-0, and you know we saw goals from Peyton Nista and Morgan Marchese. So Morgan Marchese is just an absolute dual threat to Riverdale, and she just lives in their head.
I don't think she likes them.
I don't know what she does. I don't know. Maybe she's got something personal against them, but I don't know. It's very interesting, you know. But here's Riverdale, who's gonna throw the ball. And here's Bostico. Bostico is trying to get a play there.
Game-winning goal with the corner kick. So let's see how she does now.
Yep. Tremblay
kicks it away. So it's gonna be another corner kick. Looks like Devin Tremblay will take it again.
Yep. Corner here for Mahwah.
Captain Ellis on the far right.
Yep. Riverdale.
Oh.
Taken away by Edge. Here is Riverdale looking for a kick here. And it's going to be kicked out.
Tremblay. Kicks it to Bostico. Back to Kelly. To Bostico.
By Tremblay. Tremblay looking for a spot here, but that's going to be a beautiful takeaway here by Kira Caslin. And no, not the Miami Heat. Just I'm going to bring some heat. Like, you're going to see a Heat jersey. Not the Miami Heat, but you're going to see my jersey.
I got you. I got what you're picking out.
That's a nice jersey.
Yep.
It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a surprise.
Well, I can't wait. As that's kicked out by Harley Taylor.
You know, while on Wednesday you're taking the PSAT, I'm going to be in my bedroom thinking about what jersey I'm going to wear.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring some heat. Bostico trying to look for an option. You're just going to get it back to Lichtenheim. Almost taking
Nice
it
play.
Lichtenheim out to Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim to Harley. Harley sending it out to Bostico. Bostico with the dish to Kelly. Oh, backwards though. So that's the momentum's lost a little bit there.
Caitlin Kelly.
Kelly with the ball.
Going up midfield.
Kelly now handed it out to Capitanello, who's trying to find an open shot here. And she moved the ball very nice. Riverdale. Yeah, Riverdale's not far here, so there's not a long travel, so this won't be a terrible ride home for Riverdale.
After
as
this
we have about 28 minutes remaining left in this half, as Mahwah looks to wrap this game up here against Riverdale. And we're going to have a corner kick here. Or no, excuse me, free kick from Emily Edge. This is going to be interesting. You know, like we see this formation with the corner kicks, but now we're going to see it with the free kicks. It's like a wall almost. It's interesting. Now they're going to move in here. And here's the play.
Oh!
Ziegler, what a kick. Here's Mahwah out in front. Keep talking about her, how much of a, dominant goalie she is in that. But tonight, giving 3 goals up in the first half.
Capitanello.
Capitanello out in front. Second here, making sure everything's okay.
Looks like Ziegler's okay, so that's good. Good thing to see.
And she's going to get back up in net. And here she is now
Yep.
in this sport. So it's very interesting to see something like that happen. And as we go back to Ziegler, as she looks with the ball, Kim coming up with the ball. She's got Barton down the field and Bosco with a nice interception there. And now here comes
Brisby
now with the ball. And here is Caslin. Caslin playing with the ball here. As Mahwah's now going to go on the rush with Nista. Nista trying to find an opportunity here. And Nista's going to kick that out. And we will be right back. We are back here. Edge has the ball. So now on the field we have Harley Taylor, Kelly, Edge, Tremblay. And here is throw-in. Frisbee with the ball. And here comes Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim's going to try and take it, but Basinich put some pressure here. And then Tracy's going to pick up this ball. Tracy finally getting a little bit of action in this game.
Yep. I mean, she's really only been used to just kick it out to midfield, so.
Yeah, the Mahwah offense has just had tons of pressure this game. So
Yep.
definitely a great game from her so far. As here comes the ball's coming up here.
Capitanello
Capitanello with some pressure.
uses her
here.
chest.
And look how fast Frisbee. Yep, Caleb Frisbee. And soon we'll see them at the hockey and the basketball.
Yeah,
Am I a little biased because of basketball? Yes, I am.
Two ties this season. Very good, strong season.
Here's Kelly with the ball at the 45. A beautiful move there from the fake from Caslin. And here's Kelly. Kelly's just moving through these players like they're traffic cones, but she's gonna get that out of play here.
Nice sequence there.
And here is Caslin. Caslin trying to look down the field. Kelly's gonna hit. It looks like that was out by Kelly, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think Basinich hit that out. But no, Basinich did hit that out, so this will be Mahwah ball.
All right.
So Mahwah's going to go the other way now with the ball with about 22 minutes remaining in this game. And Ziegler with a beautiful kick out there. And now Caslin is now going to come out of the game for Riverdale. And it looks like DeZordes is going to come back, and she will be on. This ball is going to be kicked out.
Frisbee to play.
Frisbee now going to be kicking out to Jordan. Jordan trying to find an option here. She's pressured by Edge with the ball. Moskowitz, you got that on tape? Yeah, he did. That was good. Just stay there. And now here's Bavello trying to get the kick here. Bavello has not seen much action this season. But here comes pressure here from Kennenberg on Keppel.
Frisbee.
Now it's interesting
Long
to
kick.
see Rory and Shay, who are both sisters on this team. They've been playing very well together this season. I mean, maybe not the team so much, but definitely, very interesting here. It's always interesting to see siblings playing together.
Definitely.
On the same team because you don't really see much except good things from that. So.
Yeah, and talking about siblings, Devin and Taylor Tremblay, two
Yeah.
great athletes.
Yeah, there's another one. There you go, varsity. One's a freshman, one's a sophomore.
Yep, you love to see it.
But now here the ball is kicked down, and it's going to be recovered by Harley, but she's going to let that go. Bagnotto with a beautiful play. And we are back here.
About 18 minutes left in the game. Mahwah still winning 3-0. Not a huge productive, not a huge offensive half for Mahwah, and neither River Dell, but some good opportunities by Juliana Capitanello, our spotlight player of the game.
$16:43 remaining.
Talking about defense, let's go to the other side of the field. River Dell. They've had the ball on Mahwah.
Throw in is going to be handed out to Nista. And that's going to be out of play. And here is Brisby's going to take a kick, throwing in. Nope, actually this is going to be Riverdale. Looking down the field.
Yep. Devin Tremblay. Mahwah throwing.
And here's the ball. It's going to be kicked out to edge. Still in. Taylor with the back. Here is
Nista.
Magnato trying to take that from Nista, but Nista's going to be sending that out to Kale. Kale trying to find something here, and that's going to be
kicked. Looks like a corner kick, right?
Yep, that looks like that's going to be a corner kick. And here comes what looks to be Devin Tremblay, who's going to go and take this corner. Mahwah still leading 3-0 with 12:58 remaining in the game. And here's Devin Tremblay, who's going to go for the corner here. Devin with the kick. He's going to be sent out in front.
Nice
save.
save.
Oh! Be a beautiful save, but it is fumbled
Almost
there.
Fumbled it.
And that's going to be kicked in. And
1-on-1.
Taylor now kicked out. And some pressure here from Kale with Magnato with her. And here's Nista. Nista trying to find something here. Finds an opportunity, but here comes Kale. Kale with the ball. And Maya Basinich trying to kick it out. No, but here comes Basinich. Magnato looking down the field, trying to find Taucheret. Taucheret with the ball, trying to kick it out to Basinich again, but now it's going to be taken away by Nista with a terrible pass there. And here's Nista sending it out to Tremblay. And Tremblay's going to kick that out, and Kale is going to miss the kick. So here comes Kate Nippies looking to take the throw in here. And here's Cannonberg who's going to try and defend.
Bosco comes back in.
Bosco now back in. Also, Fanon for Riverdale is back in.
You know, I would like to see
With her is Taucheret.
I would like to see some of the non-starters, some of the people come off the bench, just maybe to rest up some of the starters for the playoff game versus High Point on 10-26.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
with about 11 minutes left in this game, it seems like this game
just
is
don't
want
to risk any injury. I think Morgan Marchese is already on the bench, so that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Just to save her energy and get all of our starters ready for this big game versus High Point. You know,
Definitely.
3 seed.
You know, with a lead
division.
like this, I think let's call them off and let's let some of these prospects go to work.
Yeah.
But here's a goal kick here, and it's going to be received. And that's going to be kicked out as we'll be right back. As we get a look here at a Mahwah bench, Coach Graff on the side, as she's been playing this team very effectively. And here is Mahwah trying to go for the throw in here by Ellie Kale.
Yep. Yeah. No, not a bad season at all.
If we zoom in here, we can see that Nista and Caitlin Kelly are both with them. Once again, if you're just tuning in, I'm your play-by-play host, Nicholas Bostico.
And Chase Moskowitz, your player and analyst.
And we are so happy to be joining you today on the Mahwah Sports Talk Network. And that's going to be kicked out by Bavello. So we have about 10 minutes remaining left in this game. We'd also like to shout out ourselves and the rest of the Sports Talk broadcast team tonight. As you know, I think this is a very successful first broadcast for the
Yeah.
Mahwah girls soccer team.
And Nick, it's been a great season so far. Only a month into the school year, it feels like a month and a half basically. But
5 broadcasts definitely has been really
Yeah.
good for us. And
Definitely
we'd also like to thank the Mahwah High School athletic director, Mr. Pelletier, for letting us do this all. And
Yeah.
And that's going to be kicked out here by River Dell.
But definitely an improvement from last year. Gained some new members, Nick. How are we feeling about that? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, we just saw the student section for the Mahwah Thunderbirds, and the faithfuls are always out. But definitely with the new guys that have joined the club, Kieran Hetzel, not on cam for us tonight, but has been our main cameraman for most of the season. And, a bunch of other great people. We had a really nice podcast. We had a really good interview with the football players. We definitely, even Jason Weintraub, he's been doing really good with us lately. Zach Pearson, definitely pretty interesting person, and I like the diversity that's been going around in the club lately. Definitely people liking different teams, and it's just been very interesting to see that.
And Nick, if
And
you want to
if you hear the student section, there's some cheers for Gracefo, as she is having a very good second half so far, being in for about 15 minutes now.
Nick, if you want to join the Sports Talk Club, what should you do?
You should contact me or Mr. Jankowski for the Google Classroom code, and you can also find it on our Instagram.
Yep. Usually podcasts every Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yep, something like that. We usually try and do it once a week, but sometimes we got the broadcast schedule, so we try our best to stay productive as much as possible and stay around the sports world.
Yep.
But you know what? I really enjoy trying to make these broadcasts work out, and definitely see it. And look, we'd have to pay attention here at Morgan Marchese coming down the field here. Not quite sure what that's all about. Here is Ellie Ko here.
Riley Bosco taking it.
Yep. Riley Bosco with the ball. As here is Riverdale, who's going to kick it out. And if we pay attention, look at the skyline. The skyline looks really nice.
Yep,
tonight.
beautiful over those Mahwah Mountains.
Definitely. This would be a really nice drone shot for our broadcast partner, Dylan Moskowitz. So, but you will be seeing him at the Mahwah State football game this week, Friday, October 27th. As we get ready for a corner kick here, a throw in, and Peyton Nista is now going to recover the ball from Ellie Kale, and that's going to be kicked out by Myla Coblet. So this is now going to be a throw in for the Birds.
About 7 minutes left in the game.
Mm-hmm. Who would we say is our player of the game so far, Chase?
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit ago, but it's gotta be Morgan Marchese. Just great all around. She hasn't played that many minutes this game, but the minutes that she did, very efficient.
Mm-hmm. And there she is right now on the sideline.
I also gotta give credit too. Maybe not the player of the game, but Harley Taylor, Emily Edge. I mean, those.
Yep, defending the backfield.
Yeah.
And they've been out there for pretty much most of this, and I think Emily might have been out there this entire game, and Harley just as much as her. So this has definitely been one of the better. This has been a very great performance by them tonight, and I think is a very, very good way to end off the season for the Birds tonight.
Definitely. And it's kicked out. Ellie Kale will take it. Throw it in. Chested as it's taken back by Riley Bosco, and looks like a penalty. So it'll be Mahwah ball. Mahwah kick it. As a couple subs come in.
And that looks like that's going to be Taylor Hawking coming out for the Birds. And it looks like Emma Jordan is going to come into the game.
Russia and Iranian too.
And Brianna Beaufort.
So yeah, as I said, most of the bench starts to come on. Just rested players. Juliana, Morgan Marchese. Just you gotta look forward to this playoff game.
And here's Riverdell. And here's an opportunity from Kelly, but it looks like she's going to rest there. And here is Emily Edge in the backfield, joined with Kaylin Brisby. Brisby now is going to send it up to Tremblay. Tremblay up to Varsha. Here is Caitlin Kelly trying to get something going here. But here comes Riverdell the other way. Beaufort trying to get something generated here, but here comes Riverdell down the field.
Tessa touch it.
And it looks like Riverdell is going to get some of their players out here tonight.
Oh!
And, that's going to be a penalty here.
Oh, getting a little physical.
Yeah, it looks like that. And they're going to be given a yellow card. And this team is, and this Riverdell team is now showing their colors tonight.
Yeah.
And, it's going to get a little nasty here for these last 3 minutes. And, but here comes Emily Edge here, who's going to get the kick. He's going to get the free kick. And that ball is going to be sent out. And here's Kim, who's going to come in up here with Jordan, and here's Emily, who's going to try and grab the ball. Edge is going to fight for it here with Kim, and that's going to be out of play. Edge trying to get something to go here, but here's going to be thrown out by Beaufort. Dylan zoom in. And here's Bosco with the ball. Bosco's pressure.
Oh.
And Bosco's going to fall down. And Edge here thought that was a penalty for a second. But here's Beaufort with the ball. Beaufort trying to get something going here. And here's Edge.
Jordan.
Emma Jordan. She's going to be sending it up. Here's Varsha on the rush. And Varsha taken out by Riverdell. Riverdell trying to get something going here.
Getting a little bit physical at the end of this game.
Yep. And Riverdell is going to try and get some action going here right before this game ends. 2:35 remaining left in this game as Brianna Bofford is going to be taking the throw in here. Bofford with the throw in. And here is Emma Jordan. Jordan trying to kick this out. And she's going to kick this out to Kale. Kale with the rush, and that's going to be out of play.
Nick, I want to ask you a question. The game is basically over, so let's go on to the next one. Who do you think should be the Mahwah Sports Talk Spotlight Player of the game?
For next week?
Yeah.
We got a lot of options here. But I think we could definitely maybe see somebody like Harley Taylor. We could see her as a Spotlight Player of the game. She's been nothing but spectacular in the backfield.
Yep.
And definitely some good things we could see from her in the future. She's in her junior year, so she'll definitely be a star as a senior. And, nothing but great things from her. So maybe we could see her as the Spotlight Player of the game coming up in their playoff game. So definitely watch out for her.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Now we're counting down about 1:32 left in this game. This score is 3-0, so nothing really has been generated from either one of these teams, but that's going to be kicked out by Riverdale, as Mahwah is going to try and get one more rush here before this game ends. And Kaya Warren is now going to come into the game, as there's a lot of pressure here. Kicked in.
To Kim.
Jordan
Makes a move.
with the pressure. Now pressured by Kale. Kim with the sauce. She's going to dish it out. Passed out.
Long
Suzanne
kick.
Wettering. And it's going to be saved by Graceffo. It's nice. And it's pretty much safe to call this one wraps.
Yeah.
And, great game from the team. Great coaching from Coach Graff as we are counting down the seconds here. But here's Riverdale. They're going to try and get something going here. Maybe get a goal before that horn that sounds. And here's the play here. And here's the shot. That's going to go out of play. And that is going to wrap this game up. Mahwah wins 3-0. And that is going to end the game. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And we will see you guys this Friday for the Mahwah Thunderbirds versus the River Dell Golden Hawks.